Hey, what's going on? Good morning. Welcome to episode 28, guys, of Tales of Arise. This is exactly what we would have done yesterday if the connection was not going to be stopping, but... So we're pretty much a little more better than we should be, as the awesome commentator. This is the awesome commentator, guys, Zach Dawson. If you guys want to catch more Tales of Arise every Thursday and Fridays, make sure you guys hit that like button, support button, and comment. As always, love, support, and respect is always the key. When we meet new friends, new family members, one by one. I'm checking out our channel descriptions. Just had to edge my head for a minute. Well, people can check out our channel descriptions. And also our YouTube channels. They're filled with uploads, filled with popularity, entertainment, views and beliefs, and pretty much all other good stuff too. What we'll find is a new group of new friends, new family members that want to be part of this one big family, one big group, one big community. As you guys already recall, my highest mark is 271 in my 5 years on YouTube. So my stuff has been really good, and so on and so forth in particular. But you see, guys, like I said, if the chat would have not stopped yesterday, we would have done it at that point. But I think we should be okay now.
You always did have a bad habit of disappearing without.
I did tell you guys what's going on with rice, so that's pretty much part of our ingredients for any possible food recipes, if you will. But yeah, guys, it's always 100% key. But if you guys have an account on Twitter today. Today is April Fool's Day, guys. April 1st, 2022. You guys will let me your first and last name information on Twitter. If you guys know any jokes, any pranks you guys can think of, part of this community, you guys can point out a joke with somebody or somebody you know in this group. You can pretty much say April Fools and pretty much have a laughter after that. So yeah. Guys, let me know what your name and your numbers are on Twitter. How long you guys been on Twitter for? And anytime you manage to send new people out and friend request people. If people, it's like if people want respect, people need to be treated with respect and not going below average or anything positive and loyal. The fast way to take on the theory. As you guys see, we're looking at. The first thing we're looking at is the Inhabiter Crystal. Now think about this crystal, guys. It pretty much blocks any and all astral entities. Although it's also found in the earth, but it may not be a natural phenomenon. So it's not too bad for sure. And we also have the astral ore. So this is exactly what we should have done yesterday. So back to where we are right now. And what's up, sweetie Ann? How you doing? Good morning, how are you? But yeah, guys, the name is Zach Dawson, 824-65600. I've been on Twitter for 3 years, YouTube 5 years, one more 5 years I've been working, and then my love and I, on a Friday morning, on a Friday day like this. Today, guys, the highest days we've been together right now is 1,727. We're in a little over in the 720s. So that's pretty much fantastic, incredible, and very interesting. As the youngest couple of all time. And it really is from an awesome commentator. If you guys have an account on Steam, any games you really play on Steam, well, you guys can go back and play them anytime you manage to play any games. Like, say, any RPGs, music, sports, action-adventure, shooting, puzzles, any remasters like Grandia, Final Fantasy 1 through 6. Let's go back in time. Hey, what's up, Killer J? Good morning, sir. How are you? Welcome to the live chat. Good to see you. How you been today, buddy? On a Friday morning. But it is good to be back, by the way, guys. After the connection was stopping, and I was trying to get an episode of Tales of Arise yesterday. But that way, the reason why the chat stopped, there was pretty much the damn wind that kicked off yesterday in the morning. So I'm like, here we go again. So one of my parents wanted to check with me if the connection was better. And it pretty much is. I told him, I said, thank you so much. So we should be having no problems now. But yeah, guys, any Zanzuis like to play on Steam? Any like the following Zanzuis I just pointed out already. So guys, let me know. But the name on Steam, guys, is Zach Dawson 93. Now, my top 2 Zanzuis out of the 3, for example, today, guys, is real simple. And that would be RPGs and sports. Good morning, ZL, how you doing? Kose says, I played BPM bullets per minute. Oh, wow, how's that going? Is that going good, or is there something else that's not been added or upgraded? Whatever the results would be. So, anything that's more to bring in. But yeah, guys, I'm trying to think of a good question this time. A good poll question for you guys is one big community today. Oh, that's good. That's all we can do, guys. Can't complain. Can't even adjust anything. Or have anything particular, too. But yeah, guys, that is Twitter, and then that's Steam. You guys also have an account on Reddit, REDDIT. If request me, send me out, tweet me out, not just on Twitter, but also Reddit and also Instagram. The only one I have is Kevin, aka Tubatat, so you guys can check him out if you want. Kevin's awesome, he's a nice guy, I love this guy, and anytime I manage to jump into his live streams, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Mondays, he usually tells all of us it's one big community and also one big family that love, support, and respect is the key, and it really is and always will be. I'm trying to think of a good question, guys, on YouTube. Actually, I'll probably do the same poll question I was going to do. And it was pretty much going to be... And that's pretty much exactly before the connection stopped, so... I'm gonna go ahead and do this, movie review question. I'm gonna go ahead and do this, movie, review question for you guys for the score. So I'm gonna go ahead and do, repeat for the second time from yesterday. And pretty much do it right now. Morbi... Well, guys, I'm gonna see if I can get this one in. With Morbius now... Give me 1 second, guys, see if I can get this one question here. With Morbius now in theaters. Damn it, I don't want too many odds. Thank you, pal. There we go. But yeah, guys, I'm checking out Kevin every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Mondays. Running Egg, the awesome commentator himself. Rocking and rolling, and he's a very, very good, loving, caring, awesome commentator out of 271 mods today. So you guys can check him out almost 24/7. And Sorty's Getaway, Monday through Saturdays. She's also a sweetheart, guys. You guys will love her. You guys can find her as a sweetheart, how great she's doing, and she's always part of this community, too. You guys can check her out anytime, and she's enjoyable to watch. She's funny. I'm always funny, loving, caring, and also supportive, too. So that's better than nothing. And we can maybe wind the reins with one big community and also one big family. So again, guys, Sorty's Getaway is Monday through Saturdays, especially on Sundays if she's taking a night off or getting a break from most of us in the live chat. It's not really that much complaint. You guys also have a copy, not just a copy, guys, but if you have an account on Instagram, the only following people I only have is Kevin, Sorty, John, DON instead of DOHN. You guys can also send me out and tweet me out on Instagram too. So the following apps, you guys can send me out, tweet me out on that. Now in theaters and selected areas. What score you think deserves it in general? You see, guys, this is exactly the same poll question I was trying to get done yesterday. When the connection was being stupid, it was not doing all that good, but... When I was doing an episode of Tales of Arise, no, not Tales of Arise, I'm sorry, Final Fantasy Origin, before the end of last night, it finally got... The connection honestly had no problems, but we finally got something done for a change. So, the connection was better, my dam came to my headquarters, and it was ready to go.
So hilly.
So that's exactly that was the only problem that it really had. It was pretty much the stupid win we've had yesterday. They kick off in the morning, but good morning, Lazada. How are you? Welcome to the live chat.
I can feel
But alright, guys,
blisters.
with love, support, and respect, also guys staying positive and loyal, and knowledge is power. The very most important thing is we watch videos in full. Like, support, comment, guys. You guys can like, support, comment right now in the live chat. You guys can share me out, tweet me out on the following apps, and that would be Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Reddit, and Instagram. And you guys can vote to land at 38 and the Great Summon at 14. But happy Friday, guys. Today is the first day of the month of April Fool's Day. Now, what if I told you guys that I did not have a lot of... that I usually don't have a lot of fun at work. And I pretty much went out of cast with no lunch. But honestly, guys, I'm joking. April Fools. So I thought I would pull out a joke out of my trick today, but if you guys know anyone that you guys would pretty much have a joke with or have a prank with on April this April Fool's Day, guys, on a Friday today, go right ahead. As long as you are pretty much joking. Whatever goes for you. Also, guys, my stats are my highest likes is 120. My highest likes is 237, and my highest views is 122. My stuff has been really, really good. Also, guys, every 19 to 20 minutes, guys get Izzy and news. But yeah, I actually had a good night's sleep yesterday. I was with my pun for, I think, almost 3 hours, and, I was hoping that, the best friend coming out of myself and also Meryl would have came over last night. But basically, it was a little more rainy, it was a little more windy. But I pretty much Love and I had a good romantic time last night, and, did I tell you guys in the live chat what's going to be going on tomorrow night? For 2 hours between 6:30 to 8:30? That's right, guys. Guess what Ho and I are going to be doing? Ho and I are going to be globalling together with the family tomorrow night. So I'm going to have time to probably do a double chat. So the plan for tomorrow, guys, on a Saturday. Tomorrow's April 2nd on the weekend. After I get through this morning, you guys will receive the series finale of Cobra Kai. So I'm hoping to get that one done this afternoon. And then Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga by April 5th of next week, guys, on Tuesday for GameStop. We'll take over Cobra Kai's spot for 3 to 4 days a week. So that's exactly what's going to happen. So, you guys will have the Cobra Kai finale, since I'm gonna be taking on the Valley Fest thing. So yeah, I don't think it's gonna be a problem at all today. But like I said, if it wasn't for the stupid connection yesterday, we honestly would have had no problems with it. But it was only the stupid wind that caused the damn thing to happen. But Lazada, have you had that? Have you had it before? Well, if you have a good connection, and you're pretty much live streaming, if you're pretty much on YouTube or Twitch, does the wind distract your connection or internet by chance, or not really? Usually, guys, it's not been the first time that's ever happened with me inside the apartment here today, but I know most of us have had this problem a lot of times, plenty of times on occasions or different Avid stuff to go through, but it's obviously it's not the first time I've ever had it. So, alright, guys, speaking of internet, we just found a red sage. And the thing about the red sage, guys, it's real simple. It's actually a herb that greatly raises the maximum hit points, or as I say, HP, when it's also used. Though extremely it's potent, guys, that the plant itself is only really found in the wild.
What's this thing?
So yeah, guys, we just found our first one today. But yeah, my stuff has been really, really good by far. My popularity's been so good, upload's been pretty good. Remember guys, don't think negative, but stay positive and loyal, and also love, support, and respect is always the key. And as always, knowledge is power. Never give up. Don't ever surrender, guys. But don't quit. Don't give up. Just keep going. That's why I've also been at Walmart for over 5 years. I just bought stamps. So, besides, my availability is not going to be starting till this Sunday. And I was talking to one of the members of one of my members of management pretty much earlier this week. He said that if the schedule starts changing, I can come to him and probably change it and stick with my availability. So that's why I'm only earning 32 hours every week. So so that's fantastic. No more than that, but only between 30 to 32. Well, 40 hours, my answer would be way too tired, way under stress or something. But it usually happens to some of us if we're looking at a job that's for most of us that may or may not have Social Security. It's like if people are working 40 hours, that's too much. You pretty much are losing your ass with SSI and whatnot. But that's why I stick with 30 to 32, because I don't do full-time. For the most part, guys, all I do is 32 hours as a part-time. That's why I've just been the legend of the game for over 5 years now. So, I don't just love what I do, I just do it. So, but other than that, we're one big family, one big community, and you guys have been awesome. I love you guys. You guys are better than nothing. We're not below average, guys. We're pretty much almost on top of that food chain. So that's exactly what we are at today. So yeah, the plan for today, by the way, today is Friday. April Fool's Day is here. You guys will have the series finale of Cobra Kai, where I take on the Valley Fest, and then I'm gonna be finishing. I'm gonna be finishing off this afternoon. I'm also gonna begin the haircut where I can get my Navy cut later on this morning today, guys. So I'm gonna get that one taken care of by one of my parents later on today after I have breakfast this morning. So I'm gonna take care of that for sure. And so yeah, Cobra Kai's been doing so well since I've had the game since day one, and it's always a PS4 version. As long as it's not Capricorn or not even Vertigo or anything, but I know you guys have been enjoying Cobra Kai every 3 to 4 days a week. Well, which I'm hoping you guys can keep doing what you're able to do. It's one big community. And it's, honestly, by the time, it's going to be the time I pick up Skywalk on April 5th next week. So, that's going to be on a Tuesday. And that's exactly the first Tuesday, guys, for Surf. That's going to be the first Tuesday of April, after this Monday. So, I was off yesterday, I'm off today and tomorrow. And all I have to work, guys, is this Sunday. Then I'm off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That's why I'm a tough son of a bitch to get plenty of, relaxation. That's why I get so relaxed every single time. Anything else to bring? How's work going for you, by the way, Lazada? Hopefully you're not sweating a whole lot today.
Guess I missed
And as long as we're not below average, but jumping too low or too high. Even though we would have climbed one ladder, maybe like 2. As long as it's not 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, or 3 shots of whiskey from Kane Brown, from the country singer, and also hip-hop artist Kane Brown, if you will. So it's kind of like a different way or other way around at that point. So it's pretty much either way or either of the two. But alright guys, we got news to talk about this morning. You guys already recall there's not going to be an E3 this year. So that's exactly not going to be a problem. But it's actually a huge concern for all of us. So I would be like, who the hell knows something about that? But it's pretty much due to the new COVID Delta variant. Actually, not variant, the new BA2. But it's actually, the thing about that one, that new BA2 variant, guys, is the cousin of Omicron. So, I know a little bit more information, but I probably won't extend that or you have any information for you guys of what I think and what you guys think is one big family and one big community. Good morning, Joanna. Thank you for the like. How are you? On a Friday morning. Thank you so much. Everyone was staying positive and loyal. Now remember guys, love, support, and respect is also the key. Also, knowledge is power. By staying positive and loyal, when we meet new family members and friends one by one, by checking out our channel descriptions. Anytime we manage to have new connections with new friends, new family members, if you guys do ever have an account, or any one or two accounts on Twitter, Facebook, Reddit, Instagram, or anywhere else you guys can friend request, follow people, so they can see if you're live streaming on Twitch, on Twitter, or most likely on YouTube. You guys already understand I've been on YouTube for 5 damn years now. Ever since July 30th of 2017. My stuff has been really, really good. Popularity, uploads, and my vote codes have been so good. And that's fantastic. And what we'll find, guys, is a new group of new friends, new family members, new connections, so people can see what we're up to. What kind of games, what kind of music we'd like to do, anything more creative. As long as we know what kind of stuff you like to do, what I like to do, and what pretty much occupies to make sure we're not bored of anything. So, that's pretty much a good thing to see what kind of hobbies we like to do on YouTube. Isn't that right, Lazada? Most of us understand it's one big community. We can choose to do whatever we want. Any uploads we want to get done, or have our own weekly schedule. That's why I only do 5 instead of 6, guys. Only 5. Because if I were to do 6 games on the schedule, I'd be way too tired. So that's why I only stick with 5 every week. But on the opposite side, guys, if we have an account on Twitter today, friend request me and follow me, guys. That's Zach Dawson, your awesome commentator. But either way, guys, for the most part, to make each day count, the best I've seen, hardly any rats. But no extra caviar for me, no extra syrup on pancakes. Pan cooking Z Zipson. Pancakes are love, by the way. And that's it's actually a good, loving, caring, comment language. That pancakes are love, and anything else, so on and so forth. But yeah, guys, you're welcome to tell me your first and last name information, guys, on Twitter. So we can share each other out, tweet each other out if we're live streaming on Twitter, YouTube, or maybe on Twitch. We also just got done healing this one man, coming out of the Nan. As it goes on to say to Alphen, I came here looking for food and weapons, but it's nothing but zombies around here. But not just I have anything to worry about because of you now. He also just gave us a Tempest Stone, guys. Now think about this one stone. It is the core of a Zungli that's containing wind astral energy. So we can also refine it and attach it to equipment to harness its powers. So we got one today. So all we had to do was heal him. Freedom! Freedom! Good morning, Sans. How you doing, girl? How are you? Well, yeah, guys, I've been on Twitter for 3 years, YouTube 5 years. Well, I've been working at Walmart too, guys, for 5 years and counting. And my love and I are still planning on getting married in the future. It's the youngest couple of all time today. And today, guys, the days right now for her and I is 1,727. That's the highest record we've ever had right now. But I miss you, Sass. How you been? But as long as you're doing plenty of waving, every day, I mean, every day coming out 24/7, when you're live streaming either 10 or 12 in the evening, you pretty much wave the entire time. So that's a good way to attract people. So people can stay positive and loyal, feel loving, feel loved, supportive, and also knowledge. And also being respectful too. But yeah, guys, my numbers on my Twitter account is 824-656-000. Guys, have an account on Steam. Any games I like to play on Steam that are more enjoyable, more classic, more experienced and also more popular. Like any Zenzies compared to RPGs, sports, music, and the action adventure. Any shooting, puzzles. But anytime you plan on playing any games you want on Steam, you guys can also look for me. I can also look for you guys on Steam. But the name is ZachDawson93 on Steam. If you ever need help on any games you should play or recommend, I can come to you guys. You can come to me too.
What are you talking about?
But my top 2 ever Zenzies I only enjoy is sports and
Sometimes I wish
RPGs.
there was more I could be doing to pull my...
really good RPGs. Compared to Final Fantasy Pixel Masters,
Jeez,
Dragon Quest,
Now that you
or
mention
any
it,
RPGs.
what do you guys
So I
normally
guess you
do
know
for
what games that are
meals when
more
you're out and about
occupied
on
for
your
you.
travels?
But the name is ZachDawson93 guys on Steam. Like, any games I play, if you guys have
You know
a
what you like can be
Steam
good for
account,
morale in the short term.
you can use your
But
own
you
credit
need to
card to
think about
get
your
how many
diet
games
if
you
you wanna
want,
stay
maybe like
healthy.
the first 2,
Does that
or
mean
maybe
eating
start with 1.
vegetables too?
But it also does compare
Isn't that obvious?
how much
It
tax
does. Which
towards
I
the
guess
regular
hasn't
price you
been
really
happening
spend.
up till now.
So,
Yeah, to be honest,
whatever game you want to play.
could be eating better than we do.
Steam really has an
Understood.
everything.
In that
If you
case,
look
I'll
at
just have to
what
make
kind of
sure you're
games
all
you
staying healthy and
that are
eating
more
right
entertaining,
myself. Fortunately,
between the
I happen
graphics,
to
the
know a thing or two
gameplay,
about
and
cooking as well.
experiences too.
You hear that, Law? Sounds
But the
like
name
you'll
is
be eating your
ZachDawson93 on
dreams
Steam,
after all.
guys, on that. You guys also have an account on Reddit.
What
I've
is
got
it?
Kevin, aka
No,
Tubertat.
sorry,
He's
it's
awesome, terrific.
I was just wondering if you
He's a talented guy, and he's more positive and loyal, like all of us are.
do her good
Well,
to have
as one big
projects.
community, one big family.
Kisara.
Kevin stops by
you.
into my live streams
Was there anything you wanted
every
to
1
add?
or 2 days a week.
Me?
But the following days for
Certainly you're not
Kevin.
looking to me
You guys
for
can do the same
color
thing by
skill, I
friend
hope.
requesting me on
Typical Ren, leaving
on that
everything
too.
to someone else.
anything that's
Well,
more
I
to
don't
bring in.
That said,
Well, one big
should you need
community
my
and one
skills
big
on the
family.
battlefield, please
As
rest
long as
assured
we
I have
stay
no
strong,
intention of
keep our
shirking
head
my
up.
responsibilities.
And what Sass, you know how to
Regardless of
keep
who
your
I
head up at all
face.
times, right?
I'm
If
sure
you're
no
live
one
streaming
does
or
that.
pretty much at work.
Listen, guys, if we're
Kind of
traveling
like,
together, we should probably at least
like my
try to
buddy
make an effort to
Zell
get to
has
know
been
one
working
another,
every
don't you think?
20, every 12 hours,
I wouldn't get your
every day or something like
expectations too
that.
high in that
Or even if
Believe
he's
it or
having a
not,
couple days off
sometimes
to
I'm not sure
have his
I
ass
even know
relax from
myself all
work,
that well.
between as much muscle as he does. Or anything that's more in front of him. So it all depends. We guys can also check out Kevin. The following days for him is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Mondays. He's awesome. Check him out. Sony's Getaway. Definitely. Oh yeah. She's awesome. She's attractive. She's funny. She's a sweetheart. And she's lovable too. But the only good days for Sony guys is Mondays through Saturdays. And Running Egg almost 24/7. Guys can also friend request me and share me out on Instagram. The name is Zach Dawson, but no more caviar for me, guys. Never liked it much. I've got John, I've got Kevin, and Sony's Getaway too. So you guys can check him out. You guys can check out those people on Instagram. So the only coordinates we can share each other out and tweet each other out is Twitter, Reddit, and also what do you call it? Twitter, Facebook, Reddit, and Instagram. It's not that hard to find. As long as it's not too bad to bring in. But yeah, guys, we're one big community, one big family. But remember, guys, my highest mods is 271. You guys can check me out on. You guys can check me out on any of the apps, and also our finest creators too. But alright, guys, stay positive and loyal. Also, guys, remember, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. And also, guys, knowledge is power. And anything else we can bring. The most important thing, guys, is we watch videos in full. Like, support, comment, send me out, tweet me out on the current apps. And you guys can vote to land at 38 and the Great Summon at 14. Right now, guys, I'm just looking at other locations. Now, the one on my left right now, guys, is called the Reds. I don't know much about this location, but we are actually at Mount Diera, coming out of Reds. And that's coming out of Menencia too today. So, I'll probably come back to this mountain trail when we have a chance. But not right now for sure. But alright, guys, on an April Fool's Day, on a Friday, enough chit-chat. we got news and we got business to talk about today. So let's see what kind of news we have for you guys this morning. By the way, guys, I don't drink a lot of pop. April Fools, all I do is a couple of them. If I'm having breakfast, lunch, or dinner, whatever is the main course for me. But it's all good. But enough chit chat, guys. We got news to talk about. So let's run them all down and see what we have for you from the awesome commentator. Alright, guys, you guys can check out a 50-second video where you guys can check out an early access launch trailer called Pinball FX. Now, the thing about pinball games, you guys have heard of pinball machines. You guys can use two handles, one on your left, and also one on your right. You guys can score as much points as you can, and do some good stuff with that too. It's been a while since I haven't played a pinball machine, but those things cost a major amount for sure. But pinball machines are a good way to have fun. So long as you know how to have the highest score you can really have, and it's also about having some fun. You know, it's like if the pinball is not allowing you to get the most points, but usually costing you on life or causes anything you work so hard for to get as much points as you can, it's about having fun. Nothing to be frozen with or to be frustrated about that. But as you guys can see, the thing about pinball today, as Pinball FX, the game itself, guys, is available now on early access for the PC, but it's not on Steam today. It's only on Epic Game Store. So you guys can check out the trailer for the game that faces a growing pinball industry. Now, pinball machines cost a lot of money, and it'd be nice if I had one of them after my level 9 get much more in the future. So that would be something I would maybe invest in, but I'm not sure how much I would glue my eyes with. But I don't know. It'd be something if we do. Well, guys, as far as SP goes, Alpha's at 587. I'm gonna give him a current upgrade right now. I'm gonna go ahead and give him Man Air Jump. But it does allow Alpha, guys, to jump once while in mid-air, so it's not too bad. So Sanone's at 161, too hard to tell for her. Wingwat's at 488, nothing for her, for sub. Law's at 215, nothing for him right now. Dalheem, most likely. So as far as Dalheem, I'll give him, if I had to give him something in return, I'll probably do the ones that cost maybe like a minimum of SP. Probably in the 320s. I will give him. Let's go ahead and do Catapult. And the thing about Catapult, guys, is it's actually an ability that throws a whirling rod, ROD. So, and then for Cassera, I'll give her the. I'm gonna go with the lowest one, guys, and that would be mid-air evasion. So there you go. Not too bad at all. But not too skinny, not too muscular or something. So, we'll take that as an investment. Joanna, have you played pinball machines before, or any pinball game in the history? Or no? I mean, pinball machines are a good way to have fun. Good way to have a good score and have a wonderful time with. So that's something to look into. Or anything else to suggest or have the interest in down the road for anything. As long as it's enjoyable to play. Alright guys, Nintendo shows off of how Maids will look in the Nintendo Switch Sports. Well, you guys will be talking to a Mii. Now the first time the Nintendo Mii came in was when the first time the Nintendo Wii came in to play back in 2007 to 2009 or 8. So one thing I will say, I had some good fun with Wii Sports and also other good stuff too. We also just got done about a moment ago by healing this woman too today. And so it goes on to say to Alpha as well, guys, but after healing, saying, I was so preoccupied, dealing with a Zungli, I slipped and fell, but make sure you guys do not make the same mistake as I did. As he also gave us something in return, it's called the Raising Storm Beak. Now think about this beak, guys. It's a beak that seems as if it's molded from dark astral energy itself, but it's honestly pitch black tipped. It is sharper than a spear, striking fear in its own enemies. So thank you so much for letting me heal her. I'm gonna go ahead and go for some extra exploration. Let's go and check out this crystal. We have Kubatunk and Inhabiter Crystal as well. What's up, Miles? Good morning, sir. How are you? Happy Friday. How you doing? Welcome to this big community and also one big family today. Thank you for the like. How you doing, sir? Anything that's more to get right into the adjustments, or pretty much occasions. Xbox Series X still in stock on Amazon. Talked about that. If you guys are having a hard time finding special items, or anything else that's in general, for sure, like say any new quests involving the update, you have to check out where you guys can find all bedrock keys in Genshin Impact. But the thing about that too, guys, you'll pretty much need to collect these special items to complete a new quest from the 2.6 update. Remember guys, the keys are called bedrock keys. I obviously do not play Genshin Impact, because, well, my old friend Paz, was asking me if I would ever play the shit out of Genshin Impact if I could. But one of these days I would play the shit out of it for sure. But it's not like I have any plans for the game right now. Well, guys, we have two scaled crystals. And the thing about the scaled crystal, guys, it's actually a tough crystal that can depress impacts, and that can really depress impacts against it. And it's also, guys, a physical structure that is so strong that it's even believed to be indestructible by any physical means. Can we take on this son of a bitch real quick? Now, the thing about these claws, guys, they're only level 26. And my characters are only like 23 or 24. And that would be, guys, Kasera, Dalheim, Law, and the other ones too. And pretty much my ass, guys, is about to run out of life bottles right now. But right now, guys, our highest combat points is 306 out of 121 right now. So I just had to use my life bottle to bring Law back up. So that way all of us do not have to die a whole lot. Maybe soon, but not much on occasions for sure. But yeah, it's fantastic. It's now moisturizing. As long as we bring the fucking fight to these guys, so it's all good. Anything that's more to think through, guys, it's all good.
I can feel my power growing.
But alright, guys, you guys can also check out all the blueprints if you guys play a game, or get yourself a copy of Kirby and the Forgotten Land. And the thing about the blueprints, you guys can also evolve with every copy ability, with every blueprint, and the newest Kirby adventure. I've heard a couple of good things about Kirby. Never once played a Kirby game for a long time, or pretty much anything else overall, but I will say, guys, Kirby games are good. The graphics seem positive and loyal, as good as they are and positive as they are, you know, and Kirby is kind of like Mario, when you have 7 worlds or 8 worlds to pretty much help rescue a princess, a toadstool, or anything else to rescue, by taking on enemies, Goombas, monsters, and maybe like tiny creatures. So Kirby's kind of like that towards Mario. Pretty much a little bit, if you will. So you guys should check out all the blueprints if you have a copy of that game for sure. And what's, like I said, I am thinking about maybe going out to a Switch again, but I don't know if I'm gonna be going back. I could also play old school games again from the Nintendo Switch Online. I can go back to restarting from scratch and start playing Nintendo games again. So it's pretty much a use question, but I'm not sure. But my answer would probably be no. But it all depends if I would also get Arceus too. And once I don't have any plans right now. May or may not be wasting my time, or maybe occasionally going after a Switch one more time. But I don't know. One of these days I will. It all depends what's going on between my love and I going into our future.
Don't worry, I'll help you keep away.
Ba, 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 ba. As long as there's no fireism that's honking any of us today, guys. It's one big community today. So it's all positive and loyal. Anything else to begin? Now, Sass, out of 271 months, I love you, girl. Here's a question for you. Do you happen to have a mouse pad for gaming? Or anything anytime you go live, I think normally 24/7, like Kevin, like Sorty's Getaway, or anybody, or any other creator today. For example, do you use your own mouse pad? Now you guys can check out the best mouse pads for gaming. The best mouse pads are only for gaming if you have some sort of a PC. Well, you guys can use your own mouse or use your own mice between left clicker, right clicker, and maybe like the bottom one. But do you ever use one, Sass? Well, not really. I mean, all I use is in some sort of a fucking touch board, and that's only coming out of my PC. What it always stands for, guys, it always stands for personal computer. So it's not that hard to use one. As long as you guys do not have anything nasty or slide onto that, but more clean and staying right where it should be. Well, guys, we have found a Stonewing Maids coat. Now the thing about this one coat, guys, it's a Maids coat that's made by tying together hard and zungly wings. Even in their altered state, guys, the wings still hold trace amounts of astral energy.
Hey, new equipment!
But I do like equipment too, guys. I don't see why not. Does anybody need it? That's the big question. If I had to guess who needs it, it's probably going to go to Ringwell. And the thing about this one armor, guys, it's called a Stillwing Maid's Coat. No, I'm gonna go ahead and I think I'll probably give this to Ringwell. You guys see her defense is at 242. It'll gain up to 265 for defense. Also, guys, elemental defense 371, and resistance is 291. I'll give her that right now. But as far as Topaz, well, as far as you go, I'll give you light and dark damage, and that would take only 50% of the damage. So I don't think there's any complaints or anything further with that in mind. So I think we'll be just fine for sure. So you guys check out, according to Kevin Lee and one other person, for the best mouse pads. If you guys do not have one, you guys can check out the finest art from them. If you have a good solution or a suggestion of what kind of mouse pad that would be designed if you're only using your personal computer, or anything else you're researching. If you're playing a game or trying to click on something, mouse pads are always there for anyone who needs one. Anything not terrible, but a good way to cover. As long as your mouse does not go all over the place or anywhere. Or even if you're traveling somewhere. So, whatever's more investigated for you. Anything else? You guys can also check out every hero's grave location of the game called Tunic. You guys can check out where you guys can start visiting the spots that are rewarded curious. Well, for those of you that do play Tunic, you guys can check out the spots that are rewarded if you guys visit them. So far today, involved in this game, Tunic is kind of like the Legend of Zelda, but differently though. definitely between the gameplay and the graphics. Was any game that has a good strong exploration. A lot of us know what exploring is. Grinding by beating enemies, getting items, and yeah, I just love to explore, guys. Exploration is not below average. It's pretty much does not drive us bored. But finding items is a good thing. I always love exploring when it comes to RPGs like this, and they really are too. If you guys are looking to look for something, grinding your levels with party members on any RPG game you play, any puzzle game you play, or anywhere else. Whatever games that are more soothing, you guys cannot help the fact by exploring. Exploring is the best way to solve it. Thank you, Lozana, you're so supportive. But alright guys, back to the news. You guys can also check out the best gaming mice, not for right-handed people, but also left-handed people. Now you guys check out the best left-handed gaming mice for Southpaw PC gamers. But for me guys, when I'm using my PC, usually only on a touchpad, all I do is only use it on pretty much as in my right hand, but I'm normally good with my left hand. When I'm using something to exercise or pretty much at work or something like that, whatever goes to our existence. You guys, people, I know most of you guys, or some of you guys, are pretty much lefties, righties, and I do know some of my good people, some of my good friends coming out of Gulf City, sometimes they're debating, but oftentimes people would be thinking that righties are better than lefties, or lefties are better than righties. If you're playing sports like, say, baseball, playing football, going bowling, or pretty much using both hands as a two-hander. I've always been a two-hander since I was a kid, you know. I mean, for a long time. Pretty much for 10 plus years or 15 plus years. I've always been a left-hander. I always am. It's like, why throw one hand, you guys can throw with two hands, you know? By putting one hole in one of the balls for sure. But I usually do not use the thumb. I only use between either one of my 5 fingers. They help twist and turn, for the most part, guys, so it's not that hard to do. But usually lefties or righties are pretty much equal. It's like lefties can be better than righties, or righties would be better than southpaws by far.
I'm reaching my limit, you guys.
But it's not that hard to complain with. If you guys are lefties, righties, whatever's more comfortable for you. Can't complain, can't go under hatred or above aggressive for it. It's got to check out the best gaming mice for it. It's according to Mark Knapp today. Alright guys, you guys can check out the release date and streaming service of how you guys can watch Morbius. You guys can see it in theaters right now. I did check out the movie review yesterday, guys, in the morning. I mean, as a matter of fact, I do know the movie did not sound really good. I know it's not a 5 out of 10. And obviously, guys, yes. I mean, now as much as most of us think that Morbius should have been really good, no. I knew it was going to be... I knew that movie was going to be okay, but Jared Leto has been... He's been doing a good job when it comes to acting as the Joker. Well, he's obviously did fine in Suicide Squad, but it's not the same guys about Jack Nicholson and Heath Ledger. 2 generous men of all time coming out of whoever played the Joker the first time. Jack Nicholson got his part as the Joker in the first Batman movie with Michael Keaton. And then Heath Ledger got his role when he became the next Joker with no problems glued to his status or anything towards his stats. I mean, who else would it be besides Heath Ledger and Jack Nicholson? it's usually fantastic the same way at the same time. So, it's usually anything. But yeah, both Zach Nicholson and Heath Ledger did so good. Next, we did a hell of a job when it comes to Joker. Well, I gotta say, guys, Zach Nicholson took the part of the Joker and the Batman, and then Heath Ledger took the Joker and the Dark Knight. So they did pretty good. Did real good for the fans, coming out of Marvel, DC Comics, and all of us to entertain. But nothing wrong with these two. They did so well together. But doing one Bat movie one time. So that was exactly entertaining and also enjoyable to watch. But I do not know much about this next actor that could be in the Batman 2 with Robert Pattinson. I do know, guys, the look of the Joker, I think he looks a little more crazy and hideous. But I don't know if he has the same green hair. I mean, the Joker is funny, he knows how to play tricks, and anything else, so on and so forth. So, it really depends if he's going to be the main villain of the second one or not. But it all depends on the new title, though, after the first one. Alright, guys, back to the news. The director of Morbius would have been killed if he said the movie wasn't Andrew Garfield's Spider-Verse, guys. So, he went on to say, I have my thoughts and opinions that they are in the movie. They are exactly in the movie as they should be. And that's coming out of the Morbius director, guys. I'm like I said, guys, Morbius, I obviously did not see it. I probably won't ever see the damn thing right now. Even if it's strong, if it has a strong possibility, I don't see that set being way better than Top Gun Maverick. I mean, Top Gun Maverick is going to be really good. That movie's coming out on May 27th, guys. The same with the first two episodes. Also with the facts with Obi-Wan Kenobi. With the return of Ewan McGregor, for example. And Hayden Christensen as Darth Vader. So that's going to be, honestly, it's secretly added by, most likely in the order on Disney Plus for sure. So that's going to be coming in hand very shortly. So it's not, remember guys, it's not May 25th, it's the 27th, after a 2-day delay. Which we can't complain on it. But the thing about this article, guys, Ryan Lesson got into this article too. So I obviously do not have a lot to complain. But the actor Andrew Garfield did quite well in Spider-Man, but I obviously think guys that Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield did. I mean, Andrew Garfield, he's not that bad of an actor when it comes to playing Spider-Man as a badass, but the only top two I would think of, you guys can think of it, well, you guys can really agree. It would only be Tobey Maguire and Tom Holland. Now those two know how to get the job done as Spider-Man. You know, it's been how many Spider-Man movies now? I think it's only been like 6 or 7 now. So it all depends on how the Amazing Spider-Man 3 will fit in, and also Spider-Man 4 with the returns of Tom Holland as Spider-Man, and MJ played by Zendaya. So we'll see how that's going to go through today, involving those two new Spider-Man movies. So we'll see how that's going to go down. If anything,
all of this walking
what most of us can really expect to it. But we'll see what happens.
We can't spare the time.
It'll be interesting how that's going to go. If anything is positive, anything loyal, anything that they can take it off the seat with. So, it's coming out of the Morbius director. Alright guys, actor Benedict Cumberbatch defends Doctor Strange, but it's not all about ignorance. And the question is, guys, why did the former Sorcerer Supreme break the multiverse? Ryan Lesson also has this next article too. Let me jump on this really fast. It's coming out of No Way Home, guys. Coming out of multiverse. But I do know, guys, Doctor Strange 2 is gonna be really good. It's holy shit, guys! Look at this. Alpha just had an encounter.
Been looking for you.
For me, why?
Who the hell is this, guys? And the awesome commentator, look at him. Already landing a kick to Alpha. Sorry, guys. Excuse me. I thought I was gonna have a frog in my throat, but that's a bit of a cough today, but I'm alright.
He's tough.
I also got a couple of days approved, thank you, pal.
You said you were looking for me.
No, I have no clue who the fuck this is. I don't.
Precious life.
But he does sound a little more evil, to be
That
honest.
is all I desire.
But if I had to guess, the last time we've ever seen this
Why
guy,
are we fighting?
a swordsman.
Who even
Look
are
at him, guys, he has 145,000 plus right now.
In here.
Oh my goodness. Guys, we're gonna be in for a midnight crustation.
Lightning considered.
Remember, guys, like, support, comment, and follow. And also, guys, applause in the chat. Let's see if we can maybe stop him.
He's not normal.
He's not normal, he's a little more powerful, that's what he is.
Surpasses a lord?
Well, guys, our highest combat points now is 310.
Thank you.
But holy cow, look at him. Look how powerful he is, guys. He's in the 140s now. Holy cow. Well, Law's about to be dead if no one heals him. Nice work, Law. Well, I'm going to continue to do, guys, maybe attack and dodge.
Enjoy.
Hopefully I'm not out of ideas or insults.
Here.
You may be strong.
But freedom is a highway. And I'm already down again, too. May as well use my last damn life bottle. Come on. So much by having 2 more, guys. Well, I just had to waste a couple of them. Okay, there you go. You two have an opportunity. But I don't know if we're going to be able to kill this guy. He's way too damn powerful the way I see it. You got 485, 102. But as long as we're landing some good blows, that's all that matters. But, you know, having new life bottles right now, it's not going to discover anything. Especially if Ringwell can bring Elfin up right now. But this is exactly our first attempt, guys, so we've got to be careful. So we can still use this opportunity. I'm gonna go ahead and use the piece of cell on Law. I don't want to have to make sure he's running them with different ideas. But this badass swordsman, guys, he's fast. He's quick. So that is fantastic, powerful. And he's already down and out from the swordsman. I mean, I obviously do not know about anything from him. As much as I would like, but not as much as anything else that's much deserved or anything towards his plans. Whatever else it should be, I really have no clue. So I don't know. One of a few things. But yeah, they just got it done having a beating. But look how powerful. But look how powerful he really is. As long as he's not a piece of shit, thinking on Elfin. But look at him, guys. I don't know how he's getting targeted. Oh boy. So no, don't do anything stupid. And he's just got his foot in his face. Oh man, on his leg. It's not like he's the next Skyrim or Emperor from Final Fantasy II.
Then die.
Do not make him suffer. And none of Sinone has something to say about that. Look at this, guys. And it's pretty much gonna make her the next target. But not much to criticize, though. Alright, guys, for those of you that did not or did watch the Oscars this past Sunday, as you guys can take care of coming out of this year, that is actually $140,000 of an Oscar gift bag that does include lip position, suction, and a piece of Scotland. Now, both of these three people, guys, Steven Spielberg, Benedict Cumberbatch, and Kristen Stewart, were the Among Us recipients. And Alvin, oh no. Guys, look at this. Alvin does not look so pretty. Neither does Sinone right now. Sinone, oh man. This is not looking good by the swordsman, guys, of what he did to her now. And we'll probably take him on later. Oh my goodness.
Wake up.
Sinone.
Please.
Look at this guy's in the chat. The swordsman just got the speeder down.
Alvin,
Oh my goodness.
thanks, but you're kind of crushing me.
Sorry.
Oh, okay, at least he's still alive. As long as he did not make her suffer. Because that would be the last thing to take. But I'm guessing he has a little more of little more power or something. It's either about to almost experience one of two things. But look at this, guys. I'm hoping she'll be okay.
It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad.
I mean, as long as it's not much serious, but minor.
I'm fine.
Like a major injury. But I think she'll be okay. For sure.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect
I'm
me
double
too,
checking
you
the
know.
other
Yeah,
actors
but I have the
too.
sword. It's different.
It's
Watching
not
until
different.
now.
Besides,
Thinking of good
never
reunions.
mind. It's nothing.
Stay home.
Okay,
Thank you.
I'm double checking.
But I didn't.
Hey, what's up, Nigel? Nizal, how you doing? Good morning.
Look,
On a Friday.
I'm just glad that you're...
Welcome to the group. Lazana, can you welcome Nigel to this one big community for most of us? Remember, guys, stay positive and loyal. As always, love, support, and respect is the key, and knowledge is power. Don't think negative, but stay positive and loyal at all times.
Sorry.
It's one
I...
big unit. But at least he's okay, guys. Nothing wrong with that in mind.
Before he returns, right?
Well, we set to the 5 out of 10, so there's really not much to energize.
Are you sure you're okay?
So there's really not much to investigate. So probably not. So where you from,
Sheila,
so where you
are
from,
you
by the
sure
way?
You're okay?
Yeah.
Well, guys, we have a couple more articles in just a second.
It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went nearly
Coming in on the
straight
fly.
through you.
But thank you for coming in,
Unless
Nigel.
I've turned into some
Oh,
kind of
Nizal.
ghost and I'm haunting you all right
How
now.
do we pronounce it, Lazada?
No, I know you're not.
Nizal or
It's just-
Nitzel?
Look, I appreciate you looking out
I know
for
it's
me,
I know it's
but
one
I'm
of
fine.
two
Really.
name pronunciations I can spell out. Spell out for sure. Even though it's not that hard to pronounce it or anything. I'm thinking the name. So whatever is more
I don't know.
classified, if you will.
Preoccupied with other things at the time.
Well, guys, back to the news. Guys, check out a 2-minute and 46-second video of how much does Tales know about Tales
Just what
itself.
sort of person are you, Alphen?
Now,
Can
apparently,
you use
guys,
damn
they
astral
talked to
arts
the
like
voice
Ringway,
actor
perhaps?
from
You
Miles
wouldn't know,
Tales
Dolan.
Prower, played
He
by
doesn't have
Colleen
memories from
O.
his past, remember?
Sandacy.
Besides,
To find
we
out
should
just
really
how
be
much
getting out
Tales
of here.
knows about
I
Tales.
suppose you're
Now,
right.
Tales, guys, is a
We've
personal
almost reached
but
Nias, the capital of Mahag
a
Saar.
good professional
With any luck,
partner
we'll find a place there for Shion
to
rest.
Sonic. Now, the first time these two have ever partnered up was, I think it was the second Sonic game a long time ago. I'm guessing it's from that, and they've honestly been a team for a while. Well, I know that they've never been partners in the very first Sonic game. I think they also been partnering up coming out of Sonic 3 too. If I had to really guess, guys, there's a possibility. But I think they did. I would say probably the first time they coexist was number 2. Way before the movies, real action movies came in. So, if I had to guess, probably. But it was not the first Sonic game that they pretty much started in. But I do know the first time they did it was back in the second one. Alright guys, welcome to Nights. Or Neats. Niez. Newcomer town. That's for a lot of smoke, a lot of fire, and
in the right place?
not a lot of stuff in
This
place.
looks like a mess.
Or anything else in
This
production.
is Niez, the capital of Mahag Sar.
I don't see any signs of people.
So that's really not much to take
Yeah.
the taste out of, or
Doesn't
anything
seem like
else
the kind of
in
people
place.
would actually live.
Or anything in
No soldiers.
anything
no
in general
families,
for
not a soul to be
positive and
seen.
loyalness.
Yet look
Alright
at
guys,
these
back to the
facades.
news.
This is clearly a Renin district.
Now for those of you that did see
Hey,
Will Smith
check out
slap
that drawing on the
Chris
castle gate.
Rock
That's the
involving
Dragon's crest.
involving his wife, his fiance for sure. And that'll be
It's from
Jenna
an old
Pinkett
Danon
Smith.
legend about a
Is that
hero
see
who
police
defeated
were
an
apparently
evil king
prepared to
with a
arrest Will
torch and the
Smith
trusty owl.
during the Oscars.
That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
But the thing about Will Smith
First time
is going to be
I'm hearing it.
likely to face some
Someone drew it on the cage.
disciplinary action after slapping the
mean
hell out of
Renans
Chris
have lost
Rock.
control of the
And
city.
after what he said about Jenna Pinkett
Are you
Smith, he was just
suggesting the
joking.
Danons rose up and
Joking
defeated
or
the
taking
Lord here?
anything else into
Hard to
consideration.
believe,
So,
but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
so instead
Let's look
of
around and see
slapping
if
him,
we
he
can
pretty
find
much
someone.
punched him.
They might be
So-
able to tell us what happened.
So he could face some charges from Chris Rock, or pretty much what Chris Rock did
This
to him,
is-
There
and what
truly no
you
one
know,
here?
no one should be able to slap anyone if you're you're watching the Oscars or somewhere inside the Oscars. What do you call it? Academy Awards or MTV Awards or anything else. No one should be able to slap the shit out of somebody. If most of us are just taking jokes, you know, like an April Fool's joke or just trying to be funny. So that's exactly what Chris Rock was doing. You know, he was just trying to joke Will Smith's fiance. But I did check out a video of that. I found it a little bit funny. A little bit funny of how Will Smith did slap him, not punch him. He did not punch him, guys, but just slapped the taste out of his mouth for sure. Involving Jenna Pinkett Smith, involving his wife. So actually that was yesterday. So, not much to carve, but not much to take the other side of it. Alright guys, the most popular game for a long time, for a lot of popularity, a lot of appreciation, of a game called Minecraft. As you guys see, Minecraft briefly got retracing on Xbox consoles, but it was honestly a mistake. So actually, Microsoft is already next to prototype update. Now, Ryan Lesson had an article for this one too. I don't play a lot of Minecraft, but the game is pretty good. More creative if you're pretty much having a good work of art or something. You know, Minecraft is better than what Fortnite has ever been.
Windmills?
Well, Minecraft has been around for a long time. Taking on monsters, taking on bosses. But Minecraft became the very first game that was very good. For those of us who have ever played Minecraft for our entire life, or gaming careers, or anything. Minecraft is a loving, caring, most explosive, but the perfect game that all of us have ever played for a long time. You see, guys, if I were to go back to Minecraft, I would maybe play Minecraft, Minecraft Wars or something. I'm not sure what the
You
previous
first.
title is,
Show yourself.
but if I ever play Minecraft on the schedule,
Don't try anything
I'm pretty sure you guys would find that fun. But I don't know, maybe.
What are you?
I mean, one of these days I will, but it's too hard to tell. But we'll see what happens. Hey, good morning, Bryce. What's up, girl? How you doing? Good morning. Happy Friday.
Famous, isn't he?
Please welcome my girl, Bryce. I actually love this girl as a friend compared to Sorty's Getaway, and I also love you guys
Will that
too.
suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of
We're
those
one big
houses to
family,
make my
we're one
point?
big community. And it's really nice to acknowledge something for
I
it.
believe you.
But how you doing on a Friday morning, Bryce? Anything interesting? As long as there's some good strong laughter, that's good.
Sorry for threatening.
Plenty of appreciation and theory.
We're still hunting down the
but having
remnants of
pretty
the
good
enemy
practice
forces.
too.
So everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive
As long
me.
as we know how to stay positive and loyal,
Wait.
and love,
You
support, and
mean you
respect is
already
key,
took
and knowledge
down
is
the lord of
power.
this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons.
So
and
that's
turned them
the
right.
another. It's pretty much
Are you the
another
den and
optional
leader here in
theory.
Niaz?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadeye's the one
Pretty
who
much
runs
a
the
little bit
show.
earlier this
I'd be
morning.
happy to take you to him.
Kind
Just
of.
one problem.
Let's see what else we have.
The Renans.
Well, guys, back to the news involving the viewership of this next show. Coda's Oscar win was Apple TV Plus and viewership.
You do understand.
As the best Pixel Oscar winner, saw the viewership go up, guys, by 300% compared to the prior week.
Especially Deadeye.
Like I said, I did not watch the Oscars this past Sunday, but it's kind of like a different environment, maybe like a different industry, but
I don't think it's a good idea.
But no one
for
should be
us to
able to
split
cause
up.
violence during the
It's too
Oscars,
dangerous.
especially if somebody's getting a award to winning
Then it's on
or
your head,
a
friend.
runner-up, or anything else, so on and
Our
so
base is
forth.
that way.
Especially if you have the
You
best
could have left me
acting,
behind, you know.
the best
This isn't just
popularity,
about you, Dohalim.
on an important role, any Zenzi movies, action, romance,
Guess even
anything
after you
else
beat
for
the
sure.
Renans, you're-
But as far as other exploration goes, we want to mean
Yeah.
Dime.
This place seems like it's got a lot
Can we
of
go
issues
through
to
here?
fix.
No. So we want to meet a newcomer, guys, by the name of D1. Oh, thank you so much, Bryce. You're such a sweetheart today, on a Friday. As long as if you guys ever do have a Twitter, Facebook, Reddit, Instagram, guys can share me out, tweet me out anytime. We're not that hard to find as one big community. As long as you feel like doing something on your channels on YouTube or on Twitter. Bryce, do you have a Twitter by chance, or do you not have one? Okay, so let's see if I can get this one sparkling thing. As we already found a second. But surprisingly, we do not have to heal ourselves with second. It's probably just 1 second or the other. I won't heal Sonone though. I put it back up to 1813. Oh, Facebook, okay. That's not too bad. Well, I guess we're about to have a bit of a conversation with the Darkwings member of Mail. We'll jump on that in a second. We already talked about the Xbox Series X. You guys can also maybe like the final article of IGN News this morning. Maybe not the last one. Now you guys recall the Skywalker Saga of LEGO Star Wars coming out on April 5th and GameStop for the PS5. I've already picked that up for free and paying the rest of MLB 22 and getting that too. So I'll get 2 games at one time after a long time. I mean, I usually pick up both games on occasions. Any different Zenzries coming out of any platform that I do have or what you guys have. But you guys can check out 7 new things in LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Now, the thing about this game, guys, it promises to become the biggest LEGO game ever. So, it has all 9 episodes from TT Games. So, you guys could expect maybe like a big walkthrough by the time I get Skywalker. So, that game will be replacing, and it will set out Cobra Kai when we hopefully do the finale this afternoon. So, Skywalker's gonna be interesting. So, as we're talking to this Darkwings member, guys, he says that these are the as you guys have seen, these are the headquarters of the Darkwings. Right now, these are temporary accommodations. Now, at some point, I imagine we'll build something better and move into that for sure. But as long as he's not got in this door, I can go right in. We're about to see what we have by meeting this next person or this next guy for sure.
Elfin, are ya?
Now check out this dialogue, guys, in the chat.
Bigger.
Well, guys, we got 10 to 11 likes. See if we can boost it up a little bit extra. My highest likes is 237. My mods,
You've got a lot of
you guys,
people
as one big family, is 271.
But in this
My views
town,
is 122.
I call the shots.
My second place one is
Play by my rules
116.
here. Just remember that.
fascinating, but more popularity.
Gotta say,
As long as we know how to like, support, comment, and fall, and yeah, it's fantastic. I'm just double checking. I'm just double checking other things on YouTube on my phone for anything else comes right in. Do I drink water? Yes. Good way to stay healthy and stay
So you're the one who took down the Lord
in a good in a good state.
How'd you pull that off?
Let's see.
Swipe the Renan's explosives, and then
fractured relation.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach.
So that's not that bad of a reaction.
I didn't. That's how. But the chance to take out a Lord was
Something to take the ends off.
What did this sacrifice earn you?
Okay.
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage.
So basically, so what they're talking about not managing to finish her off, and talking about this one girl, a lord, or kind of like an emperor or something.
Just a coward.
So it's kind of like one of two.
Bark than bite, that's for sure.
Let's see what else we have. So it's been up and down, and a different summary or a different document.
I wouldn't be so
let's
sure.
see.
She may run, but she'll never go
First
quiet.
attempt, first installment. What's pronunciation?
The whole reason you're fighting
Okay.
is to free the Danans in this realm, is it not? If so, then...
Witch, that's enough.
Oh wow, here's a scar right into either Sinone or Law.
Why haven't you killed him already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Pretty much his close friends compared to Alphen, I'll tell you that.
Tell me the point of this show.
Combined between the two or more than one. More than one or a few.
Friends.
So that's kind of like a positive and loyal theory. So.
Scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now.
He pretty much has. Now this guy has a bit of a point, but it's not so much in theory. Or pretty much whatever the current results are really combined to one,
Our friends and more.
or one in time. Oh boy, heads up, guys. He's just already had a. He's trying to get new Alphen, but he's just got him right in the face with fescue.
Son of a... You'll pay for that!
That's enough! Deadeye, you know that was completely uncalled for.
Oh, Demi? Oh, yep, that's him. That's really him, guys, right off the bat.
And don't ever come back. This is Danan's realm, and it's ours, understand?
Boss over the most part, guys, he is the leader of the Dark Wings.
And I make the rules. I do. Deadeye. Leader of the
Oh,
Dark
Deadeye.
Wings!
Oh, I thought it was Demi, but Deadeye.
Liberator Deadeye! You are the true leader
It's kind of like Deadeye or Deadeye. From a PBA boy, guys. That was a 7-time Player of the Year. By the name of Walter A. Williams Jr. on the Professional Bowlers Tour back then. You guys remember your bowling history for a long time from your awesome commentator. Oh, Anthony was the best bowler of all time as a 4- or 5-time Player of the Year.
Told you
and
so,
Walter A. Williams Jr. was the next man. But who can never forget, guys? And of love, support, and respect, and also knowledge and power. Let's say positive and loyal. There's one big community and family, guys, for example. That constitutes a big 4. 4, 6, 7, 10. He's the first one that can ever convert it. Ever since the year 2005. And I would say remarkable shot. Incredible.
At least
First time that most of us have ever seen it happen.
He didn't used to be like that. But
so that's another thing,
that's
too.
what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man.
Hours before. So that was fantastic.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Is there anything else combined or during the time being?
Bayfon?
Or during that time?
I mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas?
Something else on the run, guys.
We looked all over, but found no traces of her.
Let's
we heard
see.
some rumblings about activity.
Maybe I can just go to Freya, I guess.
But that's it.
Estaluva,
I don't know.
huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadeye.
This isn't Deadeye's war.
This one's been its own membership. I'll pass.
Besides, it's
But
like
Princess Freya is also part of this community, too. And of 271 mods.
It's your
compared to today.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Let's see how well we're doing.
before we
Well, guys, we have another 5 to 10 minutes. I'm gonna jump in the shower in a little bit and have some morning breakfast again, so. But after I get done with breakfast today, guys, I'm gonna begin my Navy cutback. Between for you guys and also for my future wife, too. Because she obviously misses when I have no problems, but the last time I've ever had a haircut was nearly in like 2 months now. No, almost about that time. As I said, I don't usually get my hair long very much. Especially if my dad cuts it on occasions, or I go to a barbershop or so. I usually go a little bit more with barbershops or so. As long as anybody else that knows how to cut hair, but that's why I say good hair at this point.
Let's head on over to that lodge.
And I've been having haircuts for a long time. What if it's too long, too short, or whatever else it should be. It's not too bad to the
one of your friends, Hoodle?
to the population. But it's good where it can really stand. Well, guys, we want to get rest at the end. Let's see what else we have real quick. I guess we can maybe check out the animal jump on that in a second. Let me go and talk to this guy real quick. His name is the Beast Handyman. Now, let me get to this guy really fast. He goes on to say, why does everybody have to be such cowards? If we do not get this taken care of, things are never going to change, or anything overall.
What's wrong?
Alvin's like, what's got you down, friend? Sangles, that's what. I'm pretty common variety of them. To be more specific, but not down to the edge. Remember saying it was the Lord's favorite kind of jungle, so people are afraid to go anywhere near them, or be afraid to get near, or be horrified or petrified, guys. That's pretty much another comment to add.
Alright.
He's like, don't worry, I can understand their hesitation, but if you need them gone, we're more capable of taking care of them for you.
What the?
Wait, hold on, pal. I don't want you to just exterminate them. If we could bring back any usable materials from them, that would also be understandably great, too. So you want us to retrieve the parts from jungle. For what? Are you building something? As Casero says to him. No building. Studying. If I can demonstrate that even fearsome, dangerous language can be used to make handy tools that'll motivate people to hunt them more. But we cannot always expect folks like you to come along and solve all our problems for us, after all. So you're trying to be more self-sufficient or something. So that's very commendable of you.
Hey.
Actually, how about those materials you're looking for? This isn't what you're talking about, is it?
Yeah!
Check this out, guys. Oh yeah, it totally is. Could I convince you to sell what you have with me? He does have a mask on, guys, as long as he does not have COVID. But we do have 3 muscles, we can spare them right now. Alvin says, yeah, go ahead, and help yourself, buddy. I'd rather it go to someone who can use it than keep weighing us down, but not going above average or go in between. Great. You're one generous bunch of people. You know that? Now to see just what I can turn all of this into. See what kind of combination we can bring.
All right.
I'm sure I'll be able to make something useful. But thank you so much, guys. Well, guys, we got three new light bottles. That's exactly what I needed, and also a new chicken recipe. Wonderful. So that was an easy, quick mission, guys. Or kind of like a side quest. Alright, guys. Right now we're gonna go to this end. Maybe wrap things up in a second. Well, remember, guys. Next stream, you guys will have the finale. I'm hoping I can do the finale of Cobra Kai later on today for the afternoon. So I probably will take care of it this afternoon, and then by Tuesday, December 5th, guys, when I go to GameStop, what do you call it? Skywalker will set out. By the time we reach GameStop, guys, on Tuesday, on the first week of April, Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga, it will set out Cobra Kai by then. And like I said, I've had Cobra Kai for a while now, so it's really not much to mention.
Nothing that'll be
but
too hard to deal with.
Cobra Kai, you guys have been giving Cobra Kai plenty of popularity, and that does not stop there, but not unbearable. Well, guys, we also have new weapons for Alphen right now. We have Refined Gale Wing, Brown Fang, and Longsword. Well, I don't have the Gale Wing. Plus, we don't have the Beast Mane or Tip Feather. The Mega Bone, we don't have that. Well, maybe we can get one of these three if we get more material. As far as Sinone goes, she has a couple new weapons. We have Innocent Lily, Gripper Flood, Blackthorn, and Ignis Roar. Now the thing about Ignis Roar, guys, she has a good increase for that one. We gotta go ahead and get that. Okay, so now we can maybe get this one too. But, okay, what do we need for the longsword? Okay, we need a longsword. No. That's not what I want. Come on. Not exactly what I wanted for Alpha, guys. Hopefully that was not too stupid to affect.
Always love this.
I did not want to equip that, but I just wanted to get that one in, so I can maybe get some for that, and also for that one too. And as far as Ringwell goes, I'll take this out really fast. We have both Second Ed, guys. Second Ed, Nature's Beauty and Taming Water, and also, guys, Artes of Cosmos. Well, we can also get Nature's Beauty. Can we maybe let's get that? And yeah, we have some of that too, so we can craft that the next time we get something going. We also have We also have new stuff for him too. We've got Flaming Knights, Wing Gauntlets, Flaming Knights, Refined, and Crystal Knuckles Refined too. We'll probably wait to get an opportunity for that if we haven't enough time for it. That'd be something. Now, as far as he goes, the Lord, we have Petrum Pole, Tenebrous Staff, and Columna Latino. And then for her, guys, we've got Flashbang Boom, Rockwell Refined, and Feline Bastion. Oh, wow. Okay. Maybe I can get some of these items soon.
Sound of hammers
So that would exactly be something. Now, as far as what else you have, real quick? Okay. Well, we're not gonna go to the end right now. We'll probably do it. You guys always receive new episodes, Sales Fridays, every Thursday and Fridays. So we'll most likely start going to the end probably next week. Next Thursday and Fridays for sure. But yeah, as long as we did not have to take on a serious boss, but kept on, pretty much had to do something else for us. Oh no, one swordsman, we had no problem. Even though he was up to almost in the 150s in the thousands column, so it's really not much to attach. Now as far as RTs go, I don't think Alpha needs any more. But we could upgrade some of these guys really quick. The Alpha's at 467. I'll give him elemental defense. Also, guys, they increased the near-death defense. We give that to him for 320. Sinone's at 441. She's good. We go out at 768. I'll only give her the AZ, the ability, guys, of AZ restored upon enemy defeat. So that will give her 560. So that pretty much clears that. So she only needs only two of them, and 4 of them. So we'll have a little bit more for her to upgrade soon. Lost at 495, I'll give him the last one. And that would be the ability, guys, of the skill. That would be increased BZ at battle start. Increasing the battle gauge when a battle begins. That should be good for him. The Lord's at 507. I'll give him the... They give Samuel Nezel. You pretty much or very generous. I'll give him easier perfect invading, guarding. Well, it makes it perfect sense to easier to execute, guys, between if you're dodging or pretty much guarding. From a character or upon yourself, too. From an enemy attacking. And then for Cassera, I'll do Ignis Discharge. That'll be 360. So we should be comfortable and good to go. Alright guys, that's going to be a wrap for me this morning. Next stream will probably be this afternoon, hopefully this afternoon. Well, I can get done and finally be done with, so we can have a second game go down for Sir. So that would be the finale of Cobra Kai this afternoon. And then after that, I'll be back tomorrow morning. Same time, same channel for an episode of Elden Ring. And maybe a new episode of Origin. Maybe we can get a couple missions down, or not, or pinned. But yeah, if you guys want to catch more Tales of Arise every Thursday and Fridays, this is actually Redemption coming up yesterday. If it wasn't for the wind, you guys would have received episode 28 by then. Way back then. But as long as we had to restart the episode this morning instead of yesterday, that would have been the last thing that I was hoping to do. But we finally got some progress. It's down and in, and not down and out for so. But you guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. And we gotta stay positive and loyal. And for the most part, love, support, and respect is the key. When we meet new friends, new family members one by one, by taking on all of us guys as one big family out of 271 mods. When we find the instructions on our YouTube channels, and taking on channel descriptions. Oh wow, pretty much sending off on one music site on YouTube. Okay. But yeah guys, what we'll find, if you have connections like say on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Reddit, or Instagram, you guys can feel free to send somebody out, tweet something out. If all of us are streaming on YouTube or Twitch. Or maybe a bit on Twitter. But if you seriously have an account on Twitter today, so request me and follow me on Twitter. Zach Dawson 824-65600. For me guys, I've been on Twitter for 3 years. Well, my 5 years that I've been working. YouTube 5 years, my love and I. 1,727 days guys. 1727 on a happy Friday week. So that's fantastic. So the youngest couple of all time. And keeping it right where we are at. So that's amazing. You guys can also tell me your first last name. So I can share you out, and you can share me out, and all. But we're one big community, guys, and also one big group and one big family. But my numbers, guys, on my top of my first name is Zach Dawson. It's 824-65600. 3 years for me, guys. All together. One big community and one big family. As good as we can. You guys also have an account on Reddit. Check me out, guys, on Reddit as Zach Dawson to make each day count. To make each day or every night count. As long as we know what kind of stuff we like to do on YouTube. And also on Twitch, on Facebook, on Twitter, Instagram, or Reddit. All of us have good connections. But the only one I only just have is Kevin, aka TubaChat. You guys can check out Kevin. He's awesome, terrific. He's understanding, he's positive and loyal. And yeah, he's a very nice guy. Very nice man. Almost 24/7. And awesome commentator like all of us are. For comment and fall. That's all we can do. And always being part of this family. We take care of my family and we protect to go below. But yeah, love, support, and respect is the key, and knowledge is power. And with I replace that for Skywalker by the 5th, but I won't replace Cobra Kai until we get through with this Monday and also through this weekend. Guys, I go back to Sunday and I'm off another 3 days on top of that too, so we should be good. But as always, the most hear me out, tweet me out. I'm the curling apps, and you guys can vote land at 38, the Great Solomon at 14. You guys have a wonderful Friday morning. Happy Friday. And I should be back this afternoon, same time, same channel, for the finale of Cobra Kai to take on the Valley Fest. But if it does or does not happen this afternoon, guys, I should be back in the morning. But I'm hoping I can get the finale done this afternoon. And then I'll be back in the morning for Elden Ring, and then a new episode of Origin by then. But alright, guys, from your awesome commentator, you guys have a wonderful Friday morning. I'll see you guys this afternoon, same time, same channel for Cobra Kai. But stay positive and loyal, guys, and love, support, and respect is the key, and knowledge is the power. That's all we can do. Well, so guys, be good, be kind, and love one another from your awesome commentator. And until then, stay positive and loyal, and love, support, and respect is always the key, and knowledge is the power. But don't give up, guys, don't quit, but keep trying and keep going. Guys, have a wonderful Friday morning, and I'll see you guys this afternoon, hopefully. And until then, I will see you guys